Listen, they have a saying among the wealthy that the first million is the hardest to get. But once you get it, the second million is inevitable. And the thing that makes that statement true has nothing to do with money. The reason why the second million is inevitable is because of who you had to become to get the first. The challenges, the failures, the trials, the tribulations, the wisdom, the figuring out, the cultivating, the building. And once you become that person, once you become the person capable of earning the first million, now that's who you are. So as long as you continue down that path, the second million is inevitable, because you're going to keep growing. Because the failures that you had in the past, now you overcome those faster because you've done it before. The things that you had to do, the things that you had to navigate in the past, now it's so much easier because you've done it before. And the way I explain it, when I first started working out, I wanted to get bigger. I wanted to build muscle. And so I'd be in the gym all the time, lifting weights, pushing weights. And months and months and months went by and I didn't see any results. And I was like, what's going on? I'm in the gym, I'm lifting weights. I have activity. But then I started studying, I started researching. I started figuring out what I needed to do to change my body, to shock my body. And it wasn't just about me working out, it's the type of workouts I was doing. It's the duration, it's the intensity. It's what I was putting in my body, what I was feeding myself. And so for me to reach my goal, I had to change a lot of things. I had to change my schedule. I had to change when I woke up. I had to change what I ate. I had to change the type of workouts I did. I had to time things. I had to not go to certain places where I knew I was going to be tempted to eat certain foods that was going to derail what I was trying to accomplish with my body. And so eventually I started to see results. Eventually I started to put on mass. I started to gain weight. I started to see muscle. But what was really happening is I was becoming somebody completely different. I was becoming someone who incorporated a different lifestyle. It wasn't just me doing tasks. It wasn't just me working out. It wasn't just me on a diet. It was me developing a lifestyle that put me in a position to reach my goal. And then once I started to see those results, and once I recognized that I was becoming somebody different, now when I lift weights, when I work out, when I have a goal, it's 10 times easier because I know what I'm doing. I know what it takes. I know how to get the results. And so now my results are inevitable because I've already become the person that incorporated the lifestyle necessary to get to where I wanted to be. And it's the same thing with money. It's the same thing with wealth. The first is going to be the hardest because you got to change everything about yourself to get to where you want to be. You got to change your mindset. You got to change the way that you think. You have to expand yourself. You have to grow. You have to put yourself in different situations. You have to meet different people. Opportunities flow through people. You have to network. You have to come out of your comfort zone. You have to try things and fail. You have to figure it out. You have to build it from scratch. So it's going to be the hardest. It's going to be the most difficult. But once you become that, once you get it, the next million is inevitable. But first you got to become it. First you got to put in the work. First you have to transform and evolve and become something that you are currently not. Because the first million is the hardest to get. But once you get it, the second million is inevitable.